Well, it has certainly been the buzz for the last several weeks. I don't think the conversation is going to go any differently when it comes to holiday shopping and the supply chain issues. And it feels like it has affected everything, not just even holiday shopping, but everything from refrigerators, cars. And joining us this morning to help us break it down, maybe figure out what's going to happen here in the future, we have John Drake, Vice President for Supply Chain Policy at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. There's a lot to get in here, John. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
This is, I mean, it's pretty incredible. I mean, at least in my lifetime, I just don't remember us, having to really kind of focus on this as much as we have. Where you sit today, how are things looking, John?
This is something that I have never seen before. It's just unbelievable, kind of the challenge that we're facing right now. I don't think that this country has ever faced a crisis like this.
Why? And I guess is the next question, when are we going to get some relief? Do we see that happening?
Yeah, I think so. There's a couple big drivers for why we're seeing what we're seeing. And all of this is essentially a hangover from COVID, right? Americans are spending a lot more than what they historically have done. They've also shifted that spending away from restaurants and entertainment and more towards consumable goods. But the other side of this, and just as important, is that we have thousands of open jobs all across our economy, including those that are critical for moving goods from the ports to where they ultimately go, to our store shelves and our front doorsteps. So you've got 80,000 open jobs for truck drivers and thousands more for warehouses, ports, railroads, and so on. You take those two together, and that's the biggest reason for why Americans are seeing increased in prices in goods, and also delays and shortages in goods that they've come to rely on. And to your last part about how long we're going to see this, frankly, I think that this is unlike anything that we have seen before. And I think we need to be patient. I think we'll likely see relief or a return to normal of some sense latter part of next year, potentially even in 2023.
Wow. What can we be doing? What do you want to let people know today, though? I mean, is there any chance that things can be done now to maybe hurry up this kind of recovery process?
I think the best thing that Americans can do right now, if they're planning on doing holiday shopping, they should start that now if they haven't already done so. I think as we get closer to what has historically been peak shopping seasons for the winter holidays, Americans are going to see more delays in goods that they're counting on, and likely shortages. So stuff that they simply won't be able to get their hands on until after the holiday shopping season. I think that's a reality of this year. So I think Americans should not expect that this holiday shopping season will be similar to years past.
Because this is such a hot topic, where can you send people for more information on how things are? And I mean, as we've learned over the last year and a half, I think a lot happens in a day, right? And I think things still change so fast. Where can people kind of stay up to date on everything?
You're absolutely right. This is changing quickly, and this situation is something where I've never seen so much supply chain news on the front pages of our newspapers every day, because it is changing quickly. But another good resource is to go to our website, www.uschamber.com, and we can give you a good rundown of why this is happening and what the chamber is doing to help fix it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time this morning, and we really appreciate it. We'll make sure this info gets on our website. Again, I know a lot of people interested in this, and it's crazy to think it's not going away anytime soon.
Yeah. Thank you for your time today.
All right. You too.